This is St. Nuttington Park. Nice, innit? Full of squirrels. Not very bright squirrels. Well, except for Simon. Simon is clever, he's also greedy, and he loves nuts more than words can say. Simon lives with his mates, Chunk, a big fluffy squirrel with a bottomless stomach, and Sparky, a jittery little thing with a knack for gadgets. They like nuts too, but not like Simon. He's obsessed. One day, disaster strikes. The park keeper, Mr. Jones, decides to replace the old oak tree. The oak tree with their favourite nuts. It's a catastrophe. "We have to do something," Simon declares, his tiny paws trembling. "Those nuts are rightfully ours." Chunk nods enthusiastically, mouth already watering at the thought of the juicy acorns. Sparky, ever the nervous one, twitches his whiskers. "But what can we do? Mr. Jones is huge. Simon, being the brains of the outfit, has a plan, a brilliant foolproof plan. We'll form a team," he announces dramatically. "An elite squad of nut-loving ninjas." Chunk raises an eyebrow. "Ninjas? Yes, the Acorn Army," Simon proclaims. Sparky, despite his nerves, is already sketching out blueprints on a fallen leaf. The heist is on. The plan is complicated, of course it is. Simon loves complicated. First, they need a distraction. Enter Chunk and his legendary appetite. The plan is for Chunk to raid Mr. Jones's picnic basket. Simple, effective. Next, infiltration. Sparky, the gadget guru, has invented a nut-powered mini-cart, stealthy and practical. This will be used to transport their loot. Finally, the getaway. Down the oak tree, across the park and into their secret stash. Under the park bench. Easy peasy. The day arrives. Chunk, groaning with anticipation, launches his assault on the picnic basket. Mr. Jones, horrified, chases after it. "Me sandwiches!" Meanwhile, Simon and Sparky zip down the oak tree, landing right next to the giant pile of acorns. "Fill her up!" Simon shouts, pushing the mini-cart towards the acorns. They fill the cart until it's overflowing. Suddenly the tree shudders. Mr. Jones, having lost sight of Chunk, is shaking the tree in frustration. The acorns rain down like nutty hailstones. Simon and Sparky barely escape, pushing the overloaded cart at breakneck speed. They reach their stash just as Mr. Jones returns, scratching his head in bewilderment. Victory is theirs. And so, the Acorn Army celebrates their success with a feast of epic proportions. Life in St. Nuttington Park goes on, a little bit nuttier, a little bit louder, and a whole lot funnier.